said that I have a watcher coming up to my window. She called the curtains and everything without even being here.
Wow.
Hold on, I can't be in 17 places at once.
Yeah, you can't have yourself cloned.
I'm not supposed to be aporting. So, FYI, we're out in Garden Valley, and we're rechecking some energy. Some stuff has shifted and changed since we did a cleansing a while back ago, and just some new things have happened. Some new factors are at play, and that can change the energy of any space, even if it's locked down really tight. Our client knows how to clear their space and themselves very well, but some new stuff has happened, and so that's shifted things. And so now we're kind of wondering about feeling things, and something is really weird right here. It makes me really anxious. Like I feel really, really, really super anxious, and like I want to run. I feel like this fight or flight response right here, and it's.
Well, I got a strange mist on the photo here.
And I got all these little fuzzberries all over me that I gotta pick off. It just, it feels like I want to bolt. Like there's something dead.
Ew.
A deadness. I feel a deadness.
That's not good. Doesn't feel right.
It feels very dead.
Do you ever feel weird about the pasture, especially at night?
What the hell is going on now?
I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna pick all the berries off of myself.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. I was thinking these coops over there. That's why I wanted to telephoto lens. I think those coops are weird, the way they're silhouetted and the way they are rectangular and about the height of a person. That in the dark, if there was some light going back and forth or something, and behind those, that might have looked like something weird. Might have looked like silhouettes, and that's what I was seeing. But after looking at them through the telephoto lens, I don't know. I'm not quite convinced. I don't know. What I thought I saw, but it was so dark, so you don't know what you see in light like that, you know?
Mary Jane swears to God she saw a black apparition float across there, turn at her, and look at her with red eyes.
And that's what I didn't see the red eyes, but I saw.
That's problematic.
I saw like
is.
5 to 8 black hooded figures just staring at us as we left.
I know. I remember that. It was
I
weird.
don't think it was the coops. That's what I was thinking it was, but no, I don't think it was. I think it was something else.
I think it may have been actually what we saw.
Pretty weird.
I know the feeling of an old one. They don't like me.
But see, my stupid ass, when I started gridding the property, due north was like right there.
Right.
So I started the grid right there instead of going all the way down to the back corner. So it cuts off like through the garage and then over and over. And the whole place...
You can regrid, you know.
It's got moldavite. It's got that one that I
Aragonite?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. It's got quartz, it's got selenite, it's got black tourmaline, it's got tiger's eye. I mean, the whole place.
It's a good grid.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and the whole place is like that.
And that's why I'm saying it doesn't feel inherently bad at this point. But what it does feel like is a little heavier and a little strange, and it just feels like it feels like you keep dragging energy back and like it's drag and pull, and the stuff that's already here is like,
hey,
wait a minute, and there's sort of like a little bit of a confluence of energy going on. They keep telling me 6. So I don't know if within the last 6 months you've been in a building or a location that would have tainted your energy a little, or if there was a place that just felt creepy or vibe-wise that wasn't quite.
Yeah, the house I've been working in for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Everybody there fucking hates it. They want it gone, over and done with. Like,
yeah, they're telling me they're telling me that it's something in the last 6 months that you've picked up at that is really dark and really unusually conflicting with the energy here. The energy here, you've been doing a really good job working at. You're experienced in clearing yourself in the place, but this has gotten like it just overflowed. It's like it's bubbling. It's bubbling over. It's bubbling over, and it's nothing like it was last time. Quite frankly.
No, it feels completely different.
I'm kind of went from a place that I could come home and relax to.
Yeah, it's something you brought back from that place.
And it wasn't even any fault of your own, per se. It was more or less something that decided to hitch a ride and come out to the country. And
well, you know...
There's like a white misty thing over here in this photo. That's weird.
Ew. Let me see.
Swear to God, something
That
comes
is
up to
weird.
that window and watches me.
Yeah, I felt very fight or flight in that by that window with the tree, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know
what the mechanism for that is.
Just that part that's dying right
Yeah,
there.
half the
That's
tree,
weird.
Half the tree is dying, half the tree is alive,
Yeah.
and it makes me feel like I want to run and like bolt.
It's not comfortable.
And I don't know what that is. I am more than happy to anoint that entire area just to kind of give it a little bit of a boost. But it's kind of weird. Like, we need to smudge the house, but you need more energy work on you than the house does. And I think combining those two together will actually achieve a little balance.
Yeah.
At least give you a leg up so you can continue doing what you already know how to do so well and protecting your space. You've gridded your property. You're doing really well. But there's just these little things that happen once in a while, even to the best of us and the most experienced, that
Klingons
that sneak their way in, and
It's
I mean, it happens to all of us, no matter how good you are at what you do. Some energy is sneaky, some energy is tricky, and we
and it's screwing with Connor too.
Yeah, no, I can see that it would, because he's super sensitive.
Yeah, he is.
And his ego is just completely full of shit.
Well, he's also at that age. That's also just a.
How old is he?
11.
Oh, my, here we go.
Yeah, that's just more. His testosterone's starting to inch forward, and he's going to test you between now and 15.
Well, no,
it's going to be a
the
nightmare.
Whole energetic shit.
Well, yeah, he's a sensitive and he's prepubescent.
Yeah,
that's Nightmare City.
Yeah.
And he's in therapy and everything.
We're going to play in the forest. Holy fuck.
Alright, well, interesting.
No, shit is this?
Yeah.
Oh, ow, drop one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My ears are ringing really loud and my jaw hurts.
What the hell is going on?
This is a strange. My head hurts. This is a strange sensation I can almost not articulate.
It's weird.
Myself, and I'm usually pretty.
This is an
articulate.
area of very strange energy.
That's weird. Makes me feel all.
Yeah. Nice little circle, and it's just right here, and there's no tree trunks. There's nothing to show that anything's actually been living
So,
This is like serious Blair Witch Project.
so weird.
This is
What is going on with this spot?
here. Hey, just look up in the tree.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
Oh, okay. You got the,
This is not for your kind. This is not for your kind.
leave the trees around.
It says they keep telling me that this is not for your kind. You don't need to be here. You may visit, but this is not for your type. Ooh, that's creepy. That's a creepy sort of statement, like, pass through, then move along, please.
Yeah.
Very polite but firm, of like, no, just no. Which is why I'm kind of backing over here, because they're okay with me being over here on the side, and that's kind of what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, because there's something here.
Yeah, I, as soon as Brent can bring that meter, I think that would be.
Which is why I don't fucking like it. And since I've had past life problems with these guys.
Yeah. But they're not. They're looking at you, but they're not touching you. They tell me they don't touch you anymore.
That's good.
They're not touching you anymore.
Yeah.
They finished what they needed to do with you, but this is a spot that whatever this being, interdimensional or whatever it is, these beings, this is their pathway. They keep to the side. They keep mostly away from you, but they wouldn't mind if you kept away from them. Like boundaries. Boundaries. They say boundaries. I would suggest planting some moldavite right at like the edge and the entrance to this.
Yeah.
Plant some moldavite right there.
Yeah.
That's my suggestion. But they're happy to respect your boundaries if you're happy to respect theirs. Hello, Mr. Geiger Counter.
I
We never thought we
remember
would
that
ever have
shit.
need
Trying
for
to
the
fucking
damned
run
Geiger
upstairs.
Counter. Why we're breaking out, of all things, a darn Geiger counter on a ghost investigation. There's possible meteorite activity, you know, landing type of things. We just want to see if there's any radiation being given off by... And we know that they land in Earth all the time. They come through the atmosphere and they end up here on the planet. So we're just trying to document if there's anything to that effect here.
And not all meteorites give off gamma rays, but
Yeah.
some do. That's
Yeah.
all this measures is gamma rays.
Circle,
Yeah.
dragging the dirt right there.
Yeah. You didn't do that, huh?
Fuck no, I didn't do that.
Yeah, so we're kind of weird activity is going on out here that's maybe even outside the normal paranormal.
No kidding.
There might be something a little extra, and obviously if there's stuff coming from the sky landing in the ground, it can affect the balance of the energy of all the homes around here. So we're just trying to debunk anything we can and prove anything we can.
Yeah.
But there's some weird circles being...
Swirling right here.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on
Not
here.
the swirling again.
There's some... This is not normal. This is a little outside our purview.
Over
My thought about aliens, to be honest, is that it's just interdimensional beings. It's different planes of existence. It's just energy fields. Because I can hear messages, so much like I would with a dead person. So it just seems to me it's just a dimensional plane thing. I mean, some people say, oh, they came from, you know, on ships. I don't know.
My neighbor just riding the quad.
That's not for me to say. That's for everyone to have their own theory. For me, I think it's a vibrational plane of existence thing. The fact that I can hear some of the information means that it's hitting a wavelength that I can hear.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? What does that, you know, why would I be able to hear stuff like that?
Because you're a radio.
I'm a little different.
You're a little frequency enhanced.
But they're okay for visiting, but they don't want a lot of
Poking around.
There are Native Americans on this land, and they're nice.
Yeah.
There's some sort of interdimensional energy that's irregular. There's some spirit activity attached to him because he's been working in a place with some dark activity.
Somewhere in here.
And here we go. We've sandwiched it all together into
Interesting.
part 2 of Garden Valley.
Yeah, part 2, Garden Valley.
Yeah.
This only measures gamma ray radioactivity, which is why it's almost never used. We have it. We actually have it for if we do investigations on military property. Is why we have it in our arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
It's good for that. Mare Island, this would be great. But sometimes, you know, there's other types of gamma rays can be given off for other reasons. Meteorites is an excellent example. Some of them can have some uranium ore in them.
Mm-hmm.
Possible. Usually uranium is found underground, but we know that a lot of the elements found on Earth, including gold, came from extraterrestrial sources. And I don't mean little green men, I mean meteorites.
Mm-hmm.
It was Halley's Comet that was thought to have first bring the building blocks of life to Earth. Earth provided the environment where life could flourish, and Halley's Comet came by one time during the formation of the primordial soup and dropped off just the right carbon elements, and here we are.
A dozen million theories about how life started, where it came from, where we came from. And honestly, I think it could be a little bit of a quilted hodgepodge of all of it.
Just to say that even though it didn't follow the scientific theories, that it wasn't of divine plan.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking
Both
alien
can be
shit,
true.
Hmm.
And people always want it to be one or the other. What if it's 5 different
Weird.
things that actually make it the truth, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody was
Everybody wants it to be one or the other.
Somebody was saying on the
I
radio
got
the other
screwed
day
with
that
as a
science
kid.
is merely man's best understanding of the science.
No, what I kind of am feeling is that, like Brent was saying, all the different things that come together to bring apart what is Earth, what is us, what is these other energy planes and beings. It's a whole lot of it all can be true, or little pieces of it can be true together.
You should ask him if the great filters do it.
Check him for gamma
Just
rays.
making sure.
Nope.
Pray to God he's not giving off anything.
Oh,
What is true for this case is that it's complicated. It's not just ghosts. It's not just otherworldly type of energy. This is just complicated. This is a little bit of everything that's creating a little bit of energetic havoc for our client, you know. And he knows how to control energy. But this is just a little different.
It
than last
feels
time.
completely different.
Like last time, there was a lot of spirits and everything because he didn't know how to ground all the way yet. He didn't know how to do all the things. Now he's become a Reiki master. He's learned a lot of different skills, and that's really great.
Yeah.
But there's something weird going on.
This is just not, it's weird.
This is not standard.